Cześć, co słychać? Mam na imię Rob, witaj na kanale. And in English, welcome to the channel. My name's Rob, what's up? In today's video, we are going to look at 13 Posterunku, and that is 13th Outpost. And this is a comedy sketch, part of a show where it's a bit of satire that talks about real life and learning about history as well. So let's see what they have for us today in Rasists.
Coś mi się wydaje, że to rasiści.
Jacy rasiści? Jesteśmy zupełnie normalni.
If someone has to say, no, I'm not racist, they normally have racist tendencies.
Wszyscy Polacy. Tolerancyjni i otwarci na odszczepieńców.
Odszczepieńców Białasie?
Powiedziałem odszczepieńców? Chodziło mi o szczepionek. Mamy w Polsce taką szczepionkę, po której widzimy świat kolorowo. Właśnie się zaszczepiłem. Kolorowych jarmarków!
Powiedział na mnie jarmark.
Żyj kolorowo!
Cicho bądź rasisto.
Kolorowych snów!
Zamknij się, rasistowski zwierzęciu.
Zwierzęciu?
Polisz rasystą.
Raus! Słyszycie? On mówi drutem kolczastym.
Całe życie na to czekałem. Krzyżaku!
Krzyżaku!
What is going on here? Why are guns involved?
Moim przodkiem był Zawisza Czarny. Czarny?
Hang on. Excellent subtitles. My ancestors was Zawisza the Black, legendary Polish knight who fought against the Teutonic Order. So I'm pretty sure that basically Zawisza the Black was actually black, if I remember rightly, if I've done a tiny little bit of research. I think this certainly plays up to the stereotypes people have of Poland, and some stereotypes are true. Maybe there's less tolerance of other races, you know. I think that's a key issue that's coming out here, and it is satire at the end of the day.
Czarny? Niemcy go zabili.
Zabili go Turcy.
Ale Niemcy im kazali. Miałeś czarnych przodków, bracie? Niemcy to nasz wróg, bracie.
And that's straight away going back to the whole thing of, it does seem, look, I know like Poles suffered from the Germans, but everything always seems to go back to either the Germans or the Russians, even if, like in this example, it's nothing to do with the Germans and nothing to do with the Russians. But to be fair, Poles do like to have a go at the Germans and Russians for rightful reasons, obviously, but it's not always their fault.
Przestańcie!
What do you think you're doing, you black magic fatherfucker?
Didn't even use the word
To my
kurwa.
zatopiliśmy Bismarcka.
Tego wam i
Talking about the
Anglikom nie
Bismarck.
zapomnimy.
Widzicie? Wszystko przez Anglików.
To przez was zatonął
What?
Titanic.
Don't bring us British in it. We haven't done anything this time. Now they're blaming us for the Titanic. Honestly. It's this spot on though, isn't it? It's spot on. Like it's not about offending anyone. That's satire for you. But it's, you know, it's talking about, you know, the intolerances that some Poles have. It's talking about how you know, the Germans, the Russians, the Brits get blamed for things, even if it's nothing to do with them. It's got some truth in it.
Przez nas? Przez biały!
Chyba jesteś ze mną.
Wjechał na Białą Górę Lodową.
Niemców tam nie było.
Kasiu, zejdź z linii strzału.
Biały do Białowieży!
Niemcy na Madagaskar!
Dosyć! Nie życie do kobiety.
Twoim przodkiem była Kasia, co Niemca nie chciała.
To przez was skoczyła do Wisły.
Zamknij się, kobieto!
We're even having a shot at women now. Honestly, women are in, like, I don't, look, I know there was a female king many years ago, but I think within the side of women, you can see when women feel like they've been oppressed and pushed down, and now women are getting the power. That's why you see, like, for example, in the summer, all the women without any bras on, because it starts as a statement. It then became just the norm. You know, in Wrocław, all the young girls, young women, should I say, without bras on and things, because it's another thing. It's not just a stereotype that women have been oppressed. They have. And now they are fighting and breaking away and becoming equals.
Kobieto?
Oh.
Męscy szowiniści!
Męscy?
Szowinyści!
Rzućcie broń, bo was rozwalę!
Ja jej wierzę.
Ja też. Kobiety są gorsze niż białe.
Kobiety są gorsze niż...
Facety.
Jak my jesteśmy gorsze, to was w ogóle nie ma.
Chcę zabić Niemca.
Kasiu, już wszystko w porządku.
Nic nie jest w porządku!
Das ist eine scharfe Frau.
She is a very hot woman.
Solidarność plemników.
That was fantastic. Like I said, that is a really good satire, and they've done plenty of these. Obviously, the first one I watched was about Hitler. I love the guy that is very extrovert, very camp, very likes to flow and move. But this is clearly picking up on things that are true to life. That's what satire is. It doesn't matter. When it comes to satire, it doesn't matter who. It's like political satire. It doesn't matter who's in charge. You find comedy from the realities, and I think there is a lot of truth in this. Like I said about women being oppressed, and the whole thing of, I don't know if in the time that I've been to Poland, the 5 visits I've been on, I don't recall any black people. Well, that's not necessarily a problem. Maybe black people don't want to come to Poland. I don't know. But I think Poland's not seen as a multiracial country. And I think that's probably true. There's a lot of things in here that they get spot on. They get spot on. And sometimes things are stereotypes. Sometimes there is some truth in them, and I think they did this really well. And I think they do this really well, where they make a joke of it, because sometimes when things aren't great, it's good to joke about them and make light of them, because it softens it a little bit. It doesn't make things as bad as they. No, that's not right. I don't mean they don't make it as bad as they are, in terms of what the actual issues are, but it makes it less of an issue. I think less of an issue on the progression side of things. So I thought that was absolutely fantastic. A really good episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, then you can become a member. You can buy some merchandise down below and buy me a coffee, and that helps me continue to do these things. If you want to check out our vlogs where we've been to Poland, Australia, Italy, Portugal, etc., go to Charlie and Rob, and I will catch you next time. Pa.